7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Man, oh man, it's Wednesday night. It's We Be. Because we're not done with the tailing yet. We got the We Be done, kind of done.
Parts.
I'm Captain Eric and that is...
Jigs.
Yeah. So you can kind of see we've kind of got the sign almost done, but that has been the bane of my existence, and now it creates new problems because...
That's not the color.
This thing is very vibrant red and blue, but it doesn't come across on the screen because of the lighting. So we've dimmed the light somewhat, which kind of takes the lighting off of us a little bit. So I'm going to have to do some more to get that thing to do what it needs to do. But what a horrible idea to put a neon sign behind this, John. I don't know why you came up with that.
It was Dale's idea. Whose idea was it?
That was my idea, but then Dale kept harping on it.
You know how Dale is when they go retired, they got time to harp on.
Yeah. But there we go. So it's We Be Taylor. Gonna have a good show for you tonight. We are shooting live inside the bunker, and the bunker warmed up. It's a little warm in the bunker.
It's
been so cold in the bunker, but now it's a little warm.
We went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
And now we're going back to the other extreme next week. I think it's coming back.
It could be.
Old man weather is not being nice to Florida this year.
Well, we're not done with winter.
Look at Dale. Me? We're playing Dale.
Yeah. So we're gonna have a good show.
Me?
We've got some Captain's Corners in the bucket there. We've got Captain's Cove Tip of the Week. We'll talk about a little bit of fishing for this week. Tonight's topic is what the hell is going on in Sarasota. We're going to talk about that and how it could possibly affect Citrus County. Heard some rumblings. So
I like Sarasota.
Yeah. Well,
but not anymore.
Yeah. Now let's take a quick look, see if anybody is even on here watching us here. Looks like, other than me, Denise was our first commenter up there today. Congratulations to Denise. Followed by Dale, says happy, happy, joy, joy. That remember that from Ren and Stimpy. Doug, what's happening?
I got all the Ren and Stimpy comic books. I wonder if they're worth anything.
I don't know. Tell young John, tell young Doug Douglas happy birthday.
Yes, it is his birthday.
Bonnie is there. Happy Wednesday. Christy, hope you guys are getting a little bit of a warming spell up there. I mean, we complain about it being cold, but you guys in North Carolina are freezing.
Yeah, I don't even know how we do it when she's doing it up there with snow every day.
The Chum King is on. Howdy, howdy. Chris, good evening. Mike, what's up, fellas? Stick around. You go see a picture of you. David, where's that smart? There's that smart guy. There's old David. Howdy, howdy. The Chum Queen is on. Hello. Jessica's there. Thomas, what's up, buddy? Nice sign. Thank you, Denise. It's not done yet, but I figured if we didn't show something, Dale was going to just absolutely come unglued this week.
Okay.
So
look at Dale.
Yeah, well, look at Dale.
Look at Dale. It says looks like real neon.
Yeah, looks like real.
Is it real neon?
Well, he's got a question mark at the
But
end
is it real neon?
No, it's LED.
Well, that's close enough. What is neon? Light. What is LED? Light.
Well, neon is gas that lit in a tube. This is just LED lights in a silicone cover to give it some dispersants, to make it look as such, Yep. Sock is on. Sock and I were chatting earlier this evening. Good to see you on. Yep. Well, no, it is not real neon. It is it's LED strips. There's a lot of super glue holding that up there together. I tell you what, it looks like a third grade art project, but it's coming together.
Dude, it looks like real neon.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know,
It really does.
I'm trying. It
looks great.
It is so tedious.
It looks tedious.
I burnt my hands and my fingers.
Oh,
you know,
why'd you burn yourself?
Because you got to solder every little wire and connection to all that little, you know. Oh, it's
Is that why you didn't let me do it?
Oh, I would have loved to have you done it. I would have filmed you doing it.
What, some content?
Yeah.
Content for freaking some kind of meme? What?
Yeah.
I'd have probably burned the house down doing it.
So Christy did say it's been a beautiful couple of days up there.
Man.
You know, so good
Well,
on
good.
you.
Glad you're having some good weather finally, a little peace.
You needed that.
Yes.
You did.
It's not fair that we get to be in the 80s and everybody else is in the 20s.
Did we hit the 80s? I know we were in the 70s.
We're going to. They said this weekend we're going to hit the 80s, and then we're going to drop like a rocket on Tuesday to freaking freezing cold temps again.
Okay. Yeah.
Florida's like, you know, this.
Whee!
Whoa! Boom!
John, we're almost done with
You
the
need to
Peak
get you another
Dog
bottle of
tonight,
that?
you know.
I take it you liked it.
Do I have a holiday coming up? Am I? You know, you didn't
for no reason.
You didn't
That's
get
just
me
the kind
anything
of
for
guy I am.
Valentine's Day. You know
What?
You didn't get me anything for
I
Valentine's
had a
Day.
guy give me Valentine's Day present, and it was good. I ate every piece of the chocolate. I even took the guy fishing.
Wow.
Yeah, it was love at first sight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the dude that you went fishing with? The
dude.
Yeah, the dude.
The dude.
We
Yep.
said you know John don't take dudes,
I don't
but
take
there
dude
was a
fishing.
dude on
Yep.
the boat.
Yeah. Thank God we caught fish the whole day, so I didn't have to do the other thing that I do on the boat.
I thought you didn't catch fish.
Oh no, we caught fish.
Oh. I thought he had time to fix your GPS. It was so slow. Wait a minute, whose story are we believing?
That's a whole nother story there. We caught fish all day long. We didn't do the other.
All right. All right.
I had to completely redo the way I had to go fishing.
Oh, well, Dale, hopefully by next week, tailing will be done. We can peel off the paper and we'll have a somewhat completed sign. And it may take me a while to get the lights right, but we're going to do it. We'll get there. It just takes money, John. It takes money. I'm dying. Don't die.
I didn't touch him, I swear. I didn't touch him.
I love the 80s. I love the 80s.
I love the 80s too.
But why do you love the 80s? What brought
Because
that
the
up?
80s is the best, greatest music ever, and the neons. You know, that was the big,
Well, the
big
neon
push.
well, neon colors.
Yeah,
you
that
know,
was the
but,
neons,
you
man.
know,
The
that was,
80s.
you know,
My
the
parachute pants and my neon
neon
dreams.
sweatshirts
Yeah, we had it all.
and socks.
Man, we had it
and,
going on,
you
man.
know, there was some
Great times.
There's a lot of coke.
Lots of
a
one-hit
lot of
wonders.
coke in the 80s.
There was Coca-Cola in the 80s? What are we talking here?
No, the powdery stuff.
Oh, living La Vida Loca. Them 8 balls.
There was a lot of coke going on in the 80s. Hence
Two-
all the wild colors.
2 hookers and an 8 ball.
Yeah, there must have been some psychedelics kicking in from the 70s because they
that
had
was
it
the
going on.
LSD and the what else did they have? The yellow jackets and stuff like that for the truckers all on that stuff. Trying to stay
the
away.
yellow jackets.
That caused the logbooks, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. You got to stop driving, bro. Platform shoes, yes.
So Bonnie says, "Yep, same, Chris. We need another '80s themes shindig." All right.
Well, let's do it.
All right. Well, what do we
They're
got?
calling for a shindig. What's coming up?
Spring fling. Yeah. May if we can squeeze it in.
May spring fling.
Maybe.
Time to
all right.
party.
Polar bears playing 8-ball.
Yeah, the cocaine came out and everybody wants to party. That's all it takes.
Yeah. Well, speaking of partying, John, the Blackwater Fishing Club banquet is this Saturday.
Yeah,
John,
already.
This Saturday.
Man, everything goes, time's flying, you know.
So this Saturday, 4 o'clock, Kev Dog, if you're on, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it starts at
5 o'clock?
oh Lord,
Or 4 o'clock.
high speed chicken feed.
4 or 5 o'clock, I think.
4 o'clock it starts.
High-speed chicken feed. I ain't never heard it called that. A high-speed chicken feed.
Dale, you were too damn tall to have platforms, buddy. It's the same as me.
A pair of platforms.
But I bet you had that ugly tuxedo with the ruffled collar thing. I bet you had that working, your little prom date or, whatever.
With the ruffles right here.
Yeah, the ruffles. Yeah, that
Dale
was
the player.
The leisure suit.
Yep,
I bet Dale had probably a lime green leisure suit, or darkish.
I know a little bit about Dale in his younger years. I learned a little bit.
Mm-hmm. John keeps exploring and finding people who know people who know people.
I know people who know people who know people. Don't let me find out.
No. That's cool. Light blue with dark stitching. See, I knew all about that.
You called it. That was the one. Mine was dark blue with light white. I had one too.
Oh, you're old enough to have the ruffles? You had the ruffles?
Oh, yeah.
Or the leisure suit?
I had the ruffles.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Wore it to the prom.
So,
Or did.
How old was I? I must have been either 79, maybe 80. I've got a picture of me. There was some kind of contest in school, and it was a drawing contest or whatever, and I won. You got to go on PBS in Gainesville.
Really?
And do a little thing. So, dude, I was Mac Daddying. Mom dressed me into white patent leather white shoes, the glowing, the real shiny white shoes, the white pants, an orange button up with a little brown jacket over the side.
Wow.
Dude, I
you were
was
styling and profiling.
and all my big hair.
Oh, that's right. You had the big hair. My boy looked like the
I will have to try to dig that picture up someday. It is, I'm Mac Fly Daddy.
Yeah. I got a picture of me.
All of 9-10 years old, Mac Fly Daddy.
I got a picture of me and Desiree at the front gate of where the azaleas were at Live Oak Stud Horse Farm. We pulled out of that gate and stopped the car, and I took the picture of me in the tux with her in her prom dress, and we were full on blue. And the freaking ruffles, the whole night, the little bow tie. Oh yeah, I was kicking it with the mullet. Yeah, I had the real mullet back then.
So I'm just a few years younger than you, but yeah, for
that was 86.
My first prom was a white tux with a rose-colored cummerbund and tie to match her.
I had
her
the
dress. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had that full on. Bam.
I think that was when I was a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
I wore some kind of weird, I don't even remember what it was. I'd have to go back and look at the pictures. But my senior prom, Mac Daddy, bro, had the high cut. And then
the high cut.
I had a sash and I had I was
Mac Daddy. I went from the parachute pants to the full-on tuxedo.
Yeah. Whew. All right. Well, that's enough about that. Don't wear any of that to the Blackwater on Saturday night.
Why not?
Come for fun. Come for the food.
I'll come for fun. You said it again.
I'll be playing some music. So
from the 80s.
I got married in a white tux with tails. That's right.
I had the tails too.
Well, that was the tails. Yeah, you had the tails, man.
Man, you got to have them tails. Cover that little booty.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go. So Blackwater Fishing Club led into all of that.
Man, we don't know what we're going to talk about.
So, John, this has been the week that all those reported dead snook everybody saw up the river finally starting to make their way out. So I went out yesterday.
A little stinky.
Not that it was stinky, but I probably saw 30 to 40 upside down snook in different locales in the river. And, it's sad.
It is.
It's sad.
We saw dead tarpon. That wasn't
tarpon. Wherever,
for sure. Tarpon, dead tarpon. That was a dead tarpon. It
had huge scales.
The reason that I know it was a dead tarpon because somebody also told me that they actually looked at it. It went right by their dock, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's a dead tarpon." Yeah. So Jackie confirmed. Last night, dead tarpon.
Because we'd speculated.
We speculated was that a tarpon, but sure enough, yes, that was the fish, and it had rolled right by her dock. So it was definitely a tarpon.
That's right. I forgot. We fished on Friday, didn't we?
Correct. Did.
So The mud boat worked Friday.
Of course, it always works when
It
it's
worked.
me.
It worked Sunday on a charter.
You needed it
in that 80-mile-an-hour wind.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what did it in.
But it gave up on me
because you were listen. When the mud boat has 3 people in it, how many people were in it?
Just 3.
Okay, so
but they're little people.
But wait, the mud boat's got 3 people in it, going into a headwind of how many mile an hour?
On Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh God, it was 35-ish.
So that's what did it in.
Yeah.
Possibly. There you go.
Yeah.
We know now what happened. It just couldn't do the mustard.
We'll get into that a little bit, later. So sad.
So
John, let's get into it here. The old Hippie Head Hotel contest.
What a deal!
2 nights, 2 free nights, in one of the old Hippie Head locations there.
How can you, man?
We got some cool people just give stuff away, man.
We do. We have
awesome.
the best sponsors you could ever have that just love to make people smile.
Ever.
Yep. It's We Be Smiling.
And all we said was follow the trend that was going on there for, I guess that lasted about a week.
Yeah. It did. You know
it
what?
Didn't last long. It did.
Crashed.
It crashed and burned quick.
Somebody came out with that. They got enough people to join, and then it crashed.
Sock, unfortunately, that's true, but I hate those damn things. They're just too damn loud.
I know. Yeah. I mean, and everybody.
Oh, you're getting one built? Oh, wow. Yeah.
And everybody, when you drive by, goes, another airboat.
Yeah. So, I really wouldn't mind having an airboat, to be 100% honest with you.
They're cool.
Just so
loud.
If
they could figure out a way to make an airboat quiet, what an awesome machine.
They have some that are muffled, that they have the mufflers on them, but I mean, it really chokes down the horsepower, and that's horsepower. What airboat's all about. It's having that horsepower, so you could push up and go over land to get to the water on the other
hill.
side.
You can't run the hill. You don't have an airboat.
So
you get stuck in the mud, and that's it. You're done.
But let's take a look at this here. So all we asked was you to give us a theme of.
I hate them too. Isn't that funny? But it's like he said, you pork and fish. Your boys don't have to get out of the boat.
You do what you do. Yep. Sock, you're 100% right. You do what you do. I mean, there's a lot of things in life I've done to make a buck that I didn't like.
Not the $20 thing, did you?
Oh, I've made $20. $20 at a time,
I never went that far.
Yeah.
I bought the sticker, but I never did it.
Yeah.
I had the sticker. But
I
didn't go to $20.
Well, $20 was $20.
I never went that far.
Yeah.
No.
What are you talking about? I cut lawns and did,
I did that
handyman stuff.
$5.
Yeah. Oh, well, I was expensive.
Oh. How did you get 20 out of the deal?
I'm high dollar. Look at me.
I barely.
Come on.
Every lady that I cut her yard, I got $5 and they stole my cat. So I lost the cat. So I actually lost deal.
David, how much does a good airboat cost?
Oh, 80 grand.
So here's the thing.
$80,000.
Good
That's
is a wide spectrum with an airboat. Because some people can spend 10 grand on an airboat and it's
not a good airboat.
Happy.
That's
tickle pink, do whatever. Some people spend 150,000. We got some money, John.
Yep. Hey. 80 to 100 grand. So Sock knows what airboat costs.
Yeah.
If you don't have the airboat that does that, you don't have an airboat. All you have is something or another.
So Sock 80 to 100 new can go crazy. So like I said, you're looking if you want one that's really gonna do the deal and not just be in the water, like Sock says, you're looking at 80 to 100, basically
on a brand new airboat.
And for us, that's a boat that you're going to use for 3 months out of the year, unless you're going to do airboat tours or do whatever. I just can't see I don't like spending money on the mud boats for the little bit of, because it's just such a small season.
Small season.
I really, in all intents and purposes, I want to take the boat that I have and just put the jet tiller on it and be happy, because the mud motors are so fickle. I mean, they're great for what they do, but it's a lawnmower engine on some parts and pieces that are very selective. You just can't go get these parts and pieces anywhere. You got to order from Louisiana, so you put that little jet on there and there's basically just about anything that you can't get to, $20 in my pocket. What you got, Chris?
Oh, Chris, that's probably not something you tell Eric because he'll find something to do to get your $20. Oh,
I like money. And dude, this week we've been doing charters, bingos back to back. I mean, dude, I realized that 55 is too old to be doing this much scrap at one time.
Hey, take it while you can get it.
Yeah.
So a dry drive, are you meaning like a shaft drive, direct drive, David? What are we talking here? Because, I mean, you can get 2 props, single prop. You can get an airplane engine. You can get a 540 cubic inch freaking GM engine.
Cadillac.
Yep. You can get a Cadillac. You can get whatever you want on an airboat. It's just starters. Have a hammer because you're going to be beating on that starter like me and Eric heard the guy the other day. Tack, tack.
Or you buy, 3 or 4 of them and you just keep them in
take
there.
Them out of the boat,
swap
change them out.
Readily. Yeah.
They love taking the freaking starter out.
But I mean, a tiller jet is gonna probably last you a long time.
It is, and you can use it for other things.
The airboat, you're gonna spend a whole lot of money. You're only going to get to use it basically 3 months out of the year, so that's just a hard sell, for me and my business right now.
Well, Socrates is different. He can use his all year long because Socrates really rarely ever fishes out. So everything Socrates is fishing is very accessible he's probably buying a 24-foot airboat. I mean, he's probably getting the real airboat. One that you can sit 4 people on and roll.
So Jessica says she drove a jet on Saturday with Andrea. Said, "Did you like it?" And of course, Andrea says, "Yeah."
But yeah, they will run the hill over drive land, David. If you get the right airboat, now you can get an airboat that'll stick your butt right in.
Well, you got to have enough. You got to have enough HP. Yeah, if you got the HP, you can do it. Or you got a polymer at the bottom. I mean, there's just everything that you're asking about right there rolls right back to what Sock has up there for $80,000 to $100,000. Go to GTO, go to Diamondback, any of those right there, and that's what you're looking at spending for, quote unquote, a good one.
A good one.
Now, people do some fiberglass here around town. You could get away with 30, 40,000, but it's fiberglass, and if you crack it, you do whatever. That's a whole nother aluminum. Ask Casey, you could, and it's all done. Fiberglass is a whole nother animal.
If you're going to own an airboat too, you take a class on driving one because there's limitations to. You get over deep water with an airboat, you better know what you're doing.
Yeah,
you can get in trouble real quick.
Even if you're going to guide in an airboat. You have to go through the whole FWC airboat training.
Yeah,
you got to
another deal.
Yeah, it's another animal, and I get it, But we're way off topic.
Oh yeah,
John. Here's some entries here from our contest right there. So we can just go ahead and tell you now that was Andrea's. This was one of Chris's. That was Dale's. In case you didn't know,
my boy dressed up.
Another one of Andrea's. We got Jessica, another one of Chris's, Jessica, and Justin's. I like that one. That should be the winner right there.
I don't know who that guy is. That dude looks like he's a whole ball of fun.
But we've got all of their guys' names.
He looks fun. That guy looks like a ball of fun.
Well, the ball is correct.
A ball of fun.
All right, we've got everybody's name in there. We're going to pick who is going to win the Hippie Head 2-day stay.
Hey, 2 days stay at the Hippie Head Hotel.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Jess was in there. I was supposed to draw.
Well, Jess didn't win it.
Oh, you did well then. No, I'm not. That was not against Jeff. But your hand has a magnetic pulse.
I have a magnetic attachment to Jessica. Mm-hmm. But this time I magnetically attached myself to Andrea.
Oh, Andrea, congratulations.
I magnetically attached myself to Andrea.
So Andrea is
You
the winner.
get a 2-day stay
Yeah,
at the Hippo Head Hotel.
Right there.
Amazing.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Look at that. Congratulations,
So,
Andrea.
Yeah, Carl and Marie, we sure do appreciate that over there. Hippie Head. That's awesome. So,
That is amazing.
congratulations. And that's just one of the contests that we've got going on, John.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John, if you didn't know, I kind of do that music bingo thing 3 times a week. We got the Bowie Bar on Monday, Blackwater on Tuesday, Cedar River Seafood on Thursday. And
I really think you need to do trivia too. Let's just get this over with. Pick a day for trivia. No, yes. I've spoken.
I didn't care.
I've spoken.
I didn't care.
I will go out and get a bunch of people to petition you to do trivia.
Well, you do that and we'll see what happens.
I will. I will petition them.
What's up, Sam? Welcome to the show.
Now, don't threaten me with my $20. I'll do a $20.
You got $20?
I'll do a $20 ad.
You got $20?
I do.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. Well, John, once we get that mud motor fixed,
You'll be back there.
Go back. We've got a little bit of time, but it's still going to be cold. We were talking about it, so it did warm up a little bit. And with that warming, those fish weren't quite so back anymore. They were like, we're tired of being back here. It warmed up a little bit. We're going to go hit the flats a little bit, So those redfish have kind of pushed out a little bit. And I think they're going to only, like the gopher or whatever saw his shadow right there. I'm sure he's going to tuck his tail and run back in after Monday and Tuesday because it's going to get cold again. But they're out a little bit further. They've kind of come from the back and they're out on them flats. Just go. When you get cooped up in an area, fighting for food, fighting for this, fighting for all that, as soon as you get an opportunity to come out and actually go out and eat,
I'm sure they're ready.
They're on their way.
I'm sure they're just like anybody else. I'm sick of eating these crickets in the back. I want a dang bait fish.
True story.
Because when you go in the back, those mud minnows can get up in 1 inch of water where the redfish can't get.
Yeah.
So what are they really eating? The crabs, they got to be waxing them.
Waxing.
Oh, yeah. Any crab moves around, he dead meat.
John, it's time for Captain's Cove, tip of the week. Let's see what Andrew has to say over there at Captain's Cove.
Hey guys, Andrew, Captain's Cove. The tip of the week is the Fish the Sheephead contest. This is the lowest weights we've seen in a long time. This is a really winnable prizes for sure. We got rods, reels, turtle boxes, apparel, all different kind of stuff going on. And it's going to be given away the last day of the month as soon as the Sheephead contest ends. Right now, $6.94 is what's leading. So let's get one in here.
What do you got to do, Andrew, to participate?
All you got to do is buy something from Captain's Cove and sign your name on the list. We have a daily list going on. All you got to do is buy something from Captain's Cove and sign your name on the list. That's it, and you're entered. And you can bring it in by 9 a.m. the next day. I'm Andrew. That's your Captain's Cove tip of the week.
All right, there you go. Sheepshead contest is almost over. Ends the 28th. I guess they'll probably roll it over to you get, till 9 o'clock on the 1st, because you get to go in and wait. But man, that's probably the lightest, like he said, that's the lightest weight they've seen.
Is it? It's probably because
it's been kind of rough and windy. People, haven't really been able to get out so much.
I mean, even if you got a big boat, you're still going to get your butt kicked out there. It's been tough.
And March, across the board, March, you always catch bigger ones in March.
You do.
March
is a great month.
And I've been trying to tell him, move that contest to March and watch what happens.
Yeah, you get bigger sheephead in March. I mean, I don't know. It's just it. Plus, they've been murdering these sheephead for a long time, too.
So Sam, John hasn't heard the news. I don't know if you're talking about the news we were talking about today. I didn't share that with him, so you'll have to let me know if that's shareable news or not.
oh boy.
Yeah, because that was
decided to have the surgery.
He's coming out.
That happens.
Yeah,
Madagascar. Hide the gas car or something. Who knows.
All right, John. So we've got some captain's corners right here. Tell everybody at home exactly what a captain's corner is.
Well, if I was allowed to have a phone on the boat with Eric when I fished, but I'm not anymore, I would hold it like this and film Eric, and do a 30-second little thing of him catching a redfish or whatever. But but all you do is film your significant other, your friend, your grandma, grandpa, kid, whatever, or yourself. and send it in to Eric and maybe talk about where you're catching the fish at, what you're doing. You don't even have to be catching the fish. Just show the area, show the beauty, show us a manatee, do whatever, talk about it, and send it to Eric, and we'll make it famous on YouTube.
Well, let's see an example of that here, right here. I think this first one loaded up is Douglas right here, who just had a birthday.
Douglas knows how to do it.
Let's see what he's got.
Hey guys, this is Doug Wlasiuk. I'm out here fishing the Bat Creeks in Yankeetown on my birthday. My dad took me out. We've been catching a few reds here and there. This is sadly the only keeper that we've gotten, but it's been a good day so far for me at least. We're using monster jigs and Captain's Cove shrimp, and hope that you guys are having as good a day as me.
Look,
there you go. So it's a whole lot like that.
Just like that. So easy.
Like I said, we do that. We make a YouTube famous. I think we got one from Jessica right here. Let's take a look. See what Jessica's got to say.
Jessica, Captain's Corner. Kind of been a little sick. We played hooky today.
Look at her new pole, her Bull Bay pup.
I've been wanting this Bull Bay pup since I cast. I finally got it. It is a blast. It's like fishing with a Barbie rod. Shrimp on the bottom. We got some sheephead, redfish, tight lines.
There we go. She was getting it done out there in the chat.
I will give her and Andrea kudos.
For what?
They waxed me and Dan's butt.
Did they? You said you caught all these fish all day long, John.
We did. We caught so many fish.
So many fish.
So many. But, we were being nice. What we did was we let the girls win.
Yeah. Well, that was the very gentlemanly thing to do.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
They whooped our butt. Well, I can't even lie about that. Those two girls put on a clinic to me and Dan.
So, John, I'm not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of fish Sunday down her way. I did.
You encroached on her?
Oh, I was all up in it. All up in it, John.
Does James know?
I don't know.
So, James watching this tonight?
So my clients are staying down there, Mason Creek, and one of their little places that they vacation at right there. So there you go. So exactly, Sock nailed it right there on the head right there. So I'll go ahead and read this because we've talked about it on the show behalf. But back in the day, we had a guides honor limit, and this is back when there was enough guides that, you could still all talk to one another and not have the 2,000 guides that we have in Crystal River now, or in the area anyway. But back then it was the amount of guides that don't honor the Dan Climber 5 per person guide limit is why we don't see huge ones now. Thank you for continuing to honor this, Eric. So we've talked about this in the past, and for years, the sheepshead limit was way more than what you needed to have, especially for what we're doing, going out and getting them off. They're spawning. They're out there spawning, yes. So there was no sense in pulling the baby makers, off by that much. So, and this is years gone by, we implemented 5 per person, and that's what you took, no matter how many people you had, but whatever, it was 5 per person. And we've had that for years, and unfortunately that's kind of gone away, so that might be why we're not seeing as big as
think about 6 people with 10 fish. That's 60 sheephead. Yep. And then when you saw what me, Andrea, and Dan saw, it would absolutely make you throw up.
Oh yeah.
We saw something that and they were 8, 9, 10 pounders. Sure. They were not 5 pounders.
So back to what I was saying, John, is my clients are staying in the Mason Creek area. So Mason Creek just happens to be just a spit distance from the Chaz. So it was getting to be that low tide, and I know where there's a couple of holes, over there. So the first one didn't hit on squat, but the second one,
it was a hole.
The second one paid off.
It was a hole.
Dividends. Dividends.
They weren't in that hole.
We caught trout. We caught nice reds. We caught black drum.
Got snook?
No. Okay. No, did we?
Yeah. Did you catch one?
No.
No?
I thought maybe we might have caught a small one, but we didn't. No, but I mean, and dude, it's blowing 35 miles an hour. It was white capping in the back country. I'm like, this is ridiculous. You know, there were out there in that. And when it was all said and done, I thought I'd do a little Captain's Corner.
Captain's Corner. It's Sunday. It's blowing 35 miles an hour. We're in the mud boat. I don't know if you can see all the trees, everything blowing. This is crazy. We caught a bunch of fish today, but holy moly! Great day, other than all this wind. We'll see y'all at the show.
So Sunday, legitimately white capping in the backcountry. We did not get a break all day long. You know, we were, it was bad.
Dude, you look like you're riding an 883 Harley Sportster.
So when I filmed that was the end of the day, putting the boat back on the trailer. But as I go to open the door after backing the trailer in, the wind snatched the door from my hand and blew it, out, like good old suicide doors, wham. I was like, holy moly, and I was like, I just broke my door, but locally it pulled back and then went into shape. I can't see that my goatee was smiling.
Pretty much.
It was, buddy.
Pretty
it
much.
was.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so it was a doozy, but we were fortunate enough to find the right spot, get those guys, they only wanted enough fish for dinner, but I mean, dude, we run out of bait. It was a good day. It was a good day.
It's funny, but fish bite in the rough.
Oh, yeah.
Because, and how many people know that unless you go?
Sure.
So a lot of people don't go.
But got the trailer, or got the boat on the trailer, and then got home, and when I got home is when the bottom started to fall out, so we didn't get wet. Well, we didn't get wet from the rain. We got a little wet from the white gas.
When you called me and told me you were still out there, I was like, are you crapping me, dude? What are you doing? I'm like, man. But the only good news is if you fall out of the boat, you can walk back.
Yeah, not in that hole you couldn't.
Well, once you step out that hole,
Yeah,
it's not like you're going anywhere.
Yeah. So, John, it's time to talk about Bonnie with State Farm. If you haven't got your quote yet with Bonnie, you need to give her a call, 352-484-0905. Talk to Bonnie and any of her helpful staff right there, which is mostly her family. Will definitely take care of you. Bonnie's got a nice little contest going on right now where you can have the opportunity to win one of these very nice little Engel bait coolers right here with the rechargeable, no longer need batteries,
What
but
a
rechargeable little motor pump right there. So that is awesome.
Isn't it amazing that all of a sudden they came up with that little USB port to charge everything? Who does these things?
Aliens, man.
I'm telling you, it's got to be aliens.
You got to look at it. All of a sudden, boom, we had a microwave out of nowhere.
Yeah, just
aliens.
came out of nowhere.
Velcro out of nowhere. Boom, aliens.
A pyramid.
Out
of nowhere.
Type C USB.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Yeah, Type A USB, Type B USB, Type C, Type cassette, Type A track, Type record. Who thinks of these things?
Look, Tyler just got here. What's up, Tyler?
Oh, he's late. He's very late.
You've missed so much.
Yeah, Tyler, good thing he missed the earlier talk about him. Ooh.
Still having awesome rate reductions. If you don't have your auto with me, call for a quote.
I haven't gotten my rate reduction.
Lou.
I haven't gotten my rate reduction on my boat yet.
You haven't?
Oh, she said auto. I think I owe her money for my rate reduction. I think I cost her money. She might raise my rates. She's like, that guy can't drive no boat. We're going to raise his rates.
So, John, for Bonnie's contest, all we ask is that you clean up. Just clean up.
Clean up?
Yep.
Clean up?
All you had to do is go out there with a bucket.
Now, look, I already cut my hair. I ain't cleaning up no more.
Fill a bucket up with some trash. Take a picture of it, send it to us, and say you clean it up. And
that's a different cleanup.
Last week we had Andrea and Jess go out there to the barge canal, made a big cleanup while they were fishing.
Kudos to these two for doing that, because they took the time out to go out there with a bucket and pick up crap. And I'm glad they're doing it, but I'm sad that they had to do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, let's
think about that for a second. Now a lot of it could be brought That ain't trash. That's somebody threw that out there.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for doing that, because we only get one thing.
So
that's it. We don't get a new one.
And no, this is rough, because this actually takes participation. You got to go out there and actually pick the trash up. I know it's rough, but I mean, dude, this is a nice prize, you know?
Well, I mean, hell of $140,
you know?
right? $120. How much that thing cost?
I don't know.
It's expensive, you know, and you're helping the environment. But again,
let me get the old eyes.
Oh, now you see, you're getting old, Eric, like me. Can't see, can't walk, can't hear, can't talk.
$124.
Oh, see,
there you go.
I mean, just for picking up a little bit of trash.
Yeah,
you know, we don't. Our tailors that give don't even ask much from you to win.
So you've about basically got a whole nother week, you know. So 28 will be the cutoff. We'll announce the winner on the first episode of March, which we're blowing right through, John. We're blowing through February. February's almost. It's almost time to go fish the Florida Redfish Series. I mean, we're going to be up there in Jacksonville
week, right?
next weekend.
Yeah,
not this weekend, but
next weekend. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy how fast time flies, man.
Yeah.
You don't have much time in this world, so you better get out there and do what you do.
When you get around our age, when you first pull the plug in the bathtub, it seems like it takes forever for the water to go down. We're in that, it's really going around really quick.
I'm shocked because we just had Christmas. And now we're already at the end of February, almost in March. I mean, holy smokes. I'm already in another inventory, and it seemed like I just did one.
Yeah. There we go. John, here with We Be Tailing, we love the Q8 Super Baits.
We do.
We like them a lot. They help us out
tend to work very well.
We also like to eat at Sonny's Barbecue. Thanks to Josh and Melissa. Let's get into the Spotted by John here really quick, just so we can get into here. But look at that. We got James and Mike on the podium again. They went and fished that Elite Series kayak division there in Jacksonville this past weekend. And them boys won it. They put the smack down.
Now, did they ride in the same kayak together? Is that
I think it's one of those 2-man kayaks. I think that's how that works.
Oh, is that how there's a 2-man kayak? Okay, how do you do that? How does that work?
I don't know.
A 2-man kayak.
When it comes to kayak fishing, I have no idea.
Who gets?
I talked to Carlos earlier in the week, and I'm like, dude, I don't know your rules. I don't know.
I know we don't know anything about it. But it's cool because them boys get back up in there and can catch the fish.
Yeah. This is Donna. Please give me something to laugh about. I'm about done with the internet and people today.
Oh, I'll give you something to laugh about. Mine are better, Donna. Whoa! We just flew the PG-13 off. The PG-13's done. How about that, Donna? I'll text you something sexy later, Donna. I'll make you cry.
Denise, there's no inventory for her anymore.
I'll make you cry. Oh, Denise is lucky.
Yeah. John, we spotted bear with a young man right there.
Look at
that. That's beautiful.
That's a nice little redfish.
We love to see the kids going out fishing. And then we spotted, I don't know if there's a Jockabee, but that's Shane's kid right there.
Yep.
And they're out there doing some fishing. So that's awesome right there. So cool beans. We love it when you get out there and catch some fish.
Oh my God, John. You're not supposed to zoom into that, Dr. Dees. How come you didn't say, oh my God, Eric?
Because I look good.
D. Moogles, did that work?
She gave you the thumbs up, John.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll give her more later.
We're entertaining. All right, John. What's going on in Sarasota?
What is going on in Sarasota?
What's going on here?
Never go there.
Yeah.
What's happening there?
So, what concerns me is what's going on in Sarasota is very easily possibly going to happen here in Citrus County, and this is what concerns me a touch bit. Now, I've talked to a few guides about this, and it's mixed emotions, on what's going on and what could possibly happen. I think what's going on in Sarasota affects Sarasota a lot more because there's very limited areas for them in Sarasota. But what we're going to do, I'm going to play this little video right here, and then we'll have a conversation about it. And you guys feel free in the comments to let us know what your thoughts are about the video and what's going on.
Remember
in
that
Sarasota.
when you hear stuff, it's the beginning of what's going to happen in other places.
Yeah.
So always remember, there's a start to everything.
Yeah. Well, it all got to start somewhere, right? but again, like I said, watch this with an open mind. Watch it to the end, and again, just kind of, weigh your options, and then make a sensible comment, in there, and we'll talk about it here in a second. So you guys enjoy this. This is not my video. This is from news down in Sarasota.
Charter boat captains in Sarasota County say their businesses are about to go under.
They say it's because of a new county-issued rule they believe will hurt tourism. News Channel 8's Eden Hodges joins us now live from Siesta Key, where a demonstration happened earlier today. That's how strongly they feel about this. Eden.
Yeah, Jen, the organizer of that rally tells me the point of it was to say this is us, and this is who will be hurt by that new rule when it goes into effect. Sarasota County charter boat captains are upset over a new county rule they say could hurt the future of the industry.
I'm a single owner operator. I got a family to feed and whatnot, and it's just I might not be able to afford it.
The county voted unanimously to begin requiring permits for charter boat docking on public parks, a common place that these captains ask their clients to park and meet them before heading out on the water.
There's a lot of recreational boaters, weekend boaters that want to go out with their friends and family. Space is at a premium. We do not have enough water access for the general public, in my opinion, as we speak.
The county's concern is with parking. They say boat passengers' vehicles take all the spaces in the lot, and they've decided to limit it to 100 annual permits for the entire county.
There hasn't been any confrontation or any, animosity between the guys, and we make it work. There has not been an issue here until the county started digging and creating a problem.
If something were to have to happen, then make it fair. Like, why are they trying to make us bid against each other?
Matt Fueo organized the demonstration. He says his biggest issue is the bidding war. He says will come when there are not enough permits for the number of charter boats.
This town should be booming with charter boats. We should be inviting everybody here to run a business and to make money here, and then that would help our economy. That would help our tourism grow.
Sarasota County has set the minimum price at $1,200, anticipating that it will become much more than that. The permit requirement would start sometime in the fall. Sarasota County officials say after they get the program off the ground, then they'll start looking at adding more permits to that program. In Siesta Key, I'm Eden Hodges, 8 on your side.
Well, Chris, that's one way to go at it.
One way to go at it, man. Because if there's one people that like your money, it's them.
Yeah. So, freaking love y'all. Well, thank you. Denise and Dale, I see y'all. Please keep beeping. I wave back. Oh, okay.
No.
I was like, what are we beeping?
When they drive by, he's out there in the yard. They beep at her all the time because they see her there on the side of the road.
So, again, when it goes to politics, John and I for the show and me for my business duel, we try to stay like very politically neutral and all that good stuff when it comes to this kind of stuff because, we want to appeal
to
everybody. But Sarasota is probably, in Sarasota County, has got to be one of the, other than probably West Palm or something like that, one of the most liberal counties in, Florida.
Yeah. Oof.
Now, this isn't something they're talking about. This already passed. It passed. Now, I guess Sarasota doesn't have as many areas as we have, like with marinas and everything. I mean, we've got Pete's Pier. You can use the ramp and park and have people meet you there. There's plenty of things in Crystal River, Citrus County, per se that we could still get by. But the talk is for the Fort Island Trail, middle ramp, the end ramp, all that good stuff. That something like this could possibly pertain to our area right here. And my issue with this
I get that.
Sorry, I'm reading the comments.
I get that. I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Semolina is pasta. when he's talking about Somali.
Have some daycare. But, there is probably very limited space in Sarasota. I get it. And John even pointed it out. At the time of making that video, when you scan the parking lot,
it's empty.
6, 7 vehicles there.
It's empty.
I mean, come on, really?
And it's a money grab.
So here's my thing. I don't know how many guides and everything there are in Citrus County, but it's a lot.
There's a lot.
It's a lot.
There's a lot.
And I'm sure that in Sarasota, there's probably a lot. And if they don't have the access to marinas and stuff that we do, and that's kind of like their only venue, now you've got the government telling you we're going to give out 100, not give out, we're going to sell 100 passes for you to be able to basically stay in business. Now, for me, in my thoughts, who gets those 100 passes? How do you determine who gets the 100 passes? $1,200 a pop to buy one of these passes, and then it'll only go up over the years as they possibly expand it.
That's $120,000 that they just took out of a working man's paycheck. Yeah. It's not like they don't take as it is.
Oh, no. There's always take.
I mean, you see these millionaire guides, right? They're all out there just, living the high life, drinking butterscotch, putting on
$12 bottle of sheepdog.
$12 bottle of sheepdog. I mean, you're just kicking butt to where somebody says, let me have $1,200.
So,
and then what David says, make bigger parking lot. Well, guess what? They put in the clause that says it can go up. We build a parking lot, guess it's going to pay for it.
Yeah.
The 100 guys, they gave it out, and now they say, hey, it's going to be $2,000.
So that's my biggest take of it is, why does the government get to determine who's going to be able to stay in business?
I also want to know.
Because, how do you choose? Out of all the guides and everything in Sarasota County, how do you choose who gets to buy the 100 passes so you can stay in business? That's ridiculous.
Guides are not thriving very well right now.
No.
Okay. You're talking about somebody who comes to Florida, from North Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin. They drive into Florida and they say, hey, I want to catch a redfish. Never call them. I want to show up at the Sarasota Park and I want to park my vehicle. Yep. The guide now has to go out there and probably give him a pass for his vehicle that says he paid the $1,200 for that guy to park his car in a park that should be accessible to everybody, whether they're from North Carolina or from Florida.
Yep.
How come that they are now being punished to park in a place that they may want to visit without the guide?
Sure. So when we brought this topic up to some local guides here, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I've spoke to 3 guides here locally about this. And it brought some different perspectives into it that I didn't think of. And I'll share this with you, and you guys let me know what you guys think. One of the opinions was, if they started to do this, this would route out the $200, $300 charter captains, the ones that are coming out and undercutting everybody. And I was like, okay, I could see that possibly happening, because I can guarantee you Sarasota has a much higher, it's no doubt about it. They have a much higher population than Crystal River, Citrus County, whatever. They have a huge population there. But I can guarantee you that our charter guides here, we have more charter guides here than they do in Sarasota.
Oh, I guarantee it.
I will put money down. You cannot,
I'll bet
we got way more guides right in this county than we do.
I'll bet you that they have 50% less down there.
Yep. So that was one of the attitudes from talking to the captain is that might take the charter captains that are undercutting everybody and doing all that good stuff, and maybe that, will make them go away. And I was like, maybe, so there was that aspect of it. But again, I keep coming back to, how do you determine who gets the permit?
Is it the guy?
How
with
does
the
that
pretty-
happen?
Does
You
the
know?
guy with the pretty boat get the permit, and the guy with the ugly boat don't get one?
You know, that's, I mean, when you break it down, how do you determine who gets the permits? How does the government get to choose who's going to stay in business, who's going to go out of business?
Yeah,
and that is the biggest takeaway that I pull, from this.
When you go out and you take a test to become a captain, you pay for it. Then you have to have captain's insurance for your boat, so that somebody gets hurt on your boat, you're paying for it. Then you have to have a special license to take these people fishing, so you're paying for it, okay, to cover their license when they get on your boat, okay? Then you have to take care of your boat. You have to maintenance the motor. You have to do all these things that cost money.
Sure.
Being a guide in bad weather, good weather, cold weather, you have to have all the special things, the extras. You've got special clothing when you go fishing in the cold, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't like that.
Your glasses cost $300 if you're buying them normal and not being sponsored by somebody. You know, you can get you a pair of Pacos for $89.95 right now. But everything costs money, okay? Just like any other job.
Sure.
And then somebody comes along and says, hey, how about an extra $1,200?
Yeah, oh yeah.
And maybe $2,000 the following year.
Sure.
And then they choose 100 out of 1,000. Again, who do they choose?
How do you choose them?
Yeah. And then somebody that kisses somebody's butt gets drawn every time.
It's amazing.
How? Old Joe Blow got a ticket, and Joe No Blow, he didn't get one.
So, again, this is just something that's kind of popping up that it's already happened in Sarasota. There's rumblings about it here, you know, so keep your ear to the rail and let's just kind of see what happens. But like I said, when the government gets involved, I mean, the government has a way of screwing things up. I mean, it really does. You know, it's just what the government does. At the end of the day, I'm with the government and I'm here to help. Beware. So
if you look back at a farmer's almanac, you know what the tax was really brought about was to pay for the military if you're at war. And then you're supposed to be taxed. What happened?
Well, that's how the income tax started.
What happened?
We created the income tax to help cover the war, and then it was supposed to go away.
That's right. What happened?
Look at that.
Now we're taxed on every stinking little thing until there's almost like you can't take anymore.
We formed this country after some T-tax, bro. We said we ain't going to take it.
I mean,
I can tell you Crystal River won't do this. Andrea, it's already in conversation.
Yeah.
So
Andrea, here's a little surprise for you.
I mean, Andrea, I know you're in the know with Crystal River.
We know that it's
already in conversation. So,
it's surprise.
When it boils down to it, I really hope that they don't do this year.
They can vote it out
because it's the running joke is, if you want to become a millionaire being a charter captain, you got to start with $2 million.
Yeah,
because you're gonna lose money. We make enough money to pay the bills, and sometimes not even that much. I mean, being a charter captain is great because you get to kind of go do and show people what you love, but you do it for the love of it. It's kind of like being a teacher. You do it for the love of the job. You don't do it because there ain't no millionaires out here because they're a charter captain.
How many?
There's a lot of them that started out that got money and have money, and that's a way to kind of keep things going.
Yeah.
But there ain't no millionaire charter captains out here. I'm sorry, guys. It's just you're doing it because that's you're doing what you like.
How many charter captains have 2 or 3 or 4 other jobs?
Yeah. Well,
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I got a bunch.
Huh? DJ Jazzy
$20 is $20.
DJ Jazzy Jeff here.
Yeah. Hearing of closure of the middle ramp, not sure why yet. I think they want to do some repairs and stuff to the middle ramp, in preparation for charging captains to have people
before they're going to go. Look, government likes to spend the money before they come after your money. It's funny, but they say they have none and they need more of your money, but all of a sudden they can build a brand new building that costs $10 million.
But again, at the end of the day, what goes on in another county in Florida can very much affect, they're doing that there. We could probably get away with doing that here. So that's just kind of...
There's a beginning to everything.
So I know Sarasota isn't in our market, but what's going over there is worth talking about here. Stuff that it is coming to our market, John, I think March 3rd you said you got an email.
I did.
I got an email. March 3rd happens to be a Tuesday, and I will not be able to make it, but there will be a meeting in Homosassa with the FWC. Talk about gag grouper, John. So anybody that is available to go to Homosassa on the 3rd of March to go talk, and voice your opinion, won't mean a damn thing, but at least you could voice your opinion, and kind of see the hypocrisy that goes on in these meetings.
Has anybody ever been arrested going to one of these meetings? Because if I went, I would really let them know what I thought about it, and I might end up in jail. Is that bad?
The new Coast Guard station is massive. Yes, it is a very large.
Somebody's paying for it. Who's paying for that? And why did they need it?
And somebody came up with drama with that.
Yeah.
They said, why? Granted, the new location is in Citrus County, but it's in English. Why is it called the Crystal River? The Crystal River Coast Guard Station when it's in English.
That's called annexation without representation.
Yeah.
Is that the word they use?
That's
annexation without representation.
I'm just saying.
Is Levy County going to sell off some of Levy County to Citrus County?
No. It is in Citrus County. Because Citrus County goes all the way
around
to the bridge of the Wlasiuk. Yeah, so it is in Citrus County, but it is in English. Why is it named the Crystal River Coast Guard Station?
It's because they got to drive out of our place to go there.
Well, you got to go 6 miles down the barge canal to get out.
Does that mean that they have to leave us alone in English because they're not the English Coast Guard Station? They got to leave us alone.
Let's see. Coast Guard Station is so sad to me. It moved. Gonna hate what that area is soon to become.
Yes, that's the whole. They're all every reaction that they do comes another reaction of what they're going to do.
I tell you what, Sock, if it just stays the Coast Guard Station, I can live with it. If they build the biggest damn boat ramp in Florida here, that's what I'm going to have issues. Or not issues. I'm just going to be sad by that, because the Coast Guard Station is what it is. But, what they were proposing and trying to get financing and everything to build there on the Barge Canal was the largest boat ramp in Florida. I don't necessarily want that. Again,
why?
Where are we? We're in the nature coast. We want to try to keep it the nature coast. It's unfortunately, I feel like the old people back in my day, but I want it to stay as humble and as quaint and as nice as it is. I want it to stay like that. And I know that it can't happen, but that's what I want, John.
When I walked down the road, I had to walk through a swarm of no-see-ums to get to the bus stop.
Well, you can still do that.
Yeah. They haven't left. So that means that we do not want any motels here. None.
Yep.
We're good.
It's free land too.
No, it's not free land.
I don't know what free land is.
It's not free land.
If I could get some of that free land,
the guy that sold them that land
made a pretty penny.
Free is a word that is so not good.
What did you see, Donna?
Yeah, Donna, you can text that to me, Donna. Text it to my phone. I'll take a look.
What did I miss?
I don't know. Donna.
Damn these comments.
John's boobs. John's boobs.
It's not attractive.
Woo! Yeah, hey, I have a very fine set of boobs.
You do have some man boobs.
Hey, they're solid. It's all muscle.
John, show everybody what they're going to win tonight. Well, we're going to make some crap up because I didn't put
a koozie.
Damn this sign.
What do you want me to show them?
You're going to get some, you get the koozie, you get the glasses, you get that cool thing from Captain's Cove. You're going to get some Q8 baits and some Jim's jig heads.
They work.
Oh, mercy. Yeah. Did I mention damn that sign, John?
So that's what you get. There's no way. There's more.
No.
Jim's Jigs and what else?
Some QA baits.
QA baits.
There you go.
Bam.
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 And all you're going to have to do is solve a puzzle. So everybody said, we love the puzzles, which creates even more time for me after dealing with the damn sign.
That's funny. That's funny.
What's that?
The Coast Guard boat got stuck in there because there was no water to go out. They had to turn around and go back. That's going to happen in that canal unless they dredge that sucker out.
Yeah.
What's coming next, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's next?
Dude, I think
that's not the best river for that.
Well, I mean, we're talking about the barge canal and the cross Florida barge canal, even though we're on our side. But if you look at the other side, where the Rodman Reservoir is, they're really talking about draining that and putting back that to natural. That's a thing that possibly may be coming, so that's something else going on over there. Like I said, it doesn't affect us per se, but that is just something else going on over there on the other side. I follow all of this stuff. So tonight's package, you'll be able to win that. You know how we do. I got to get rid of these guys because they did not win, but we got 5 sheets of paper.
Yeah, but you've already got them wrote out. What if they come into one of the 5? You don't have.
Well, I will write it again.
Yeah, we'll keep.
You know how we do. We got 5 sheets of paper. I'm going to ask a question. Well, I'm not even going to ask the question. I'm going to show you the question. It could very well be that.
That's what I mean.
It could be.
We'll see. That saves you from corporal tunnel.
We'll see. I'm good. I'm good. Out of everything
you had a whole 3 ounces of peanut butter.
Everything that hurts, this ain't one of them.
Mine does. Mine hurts. Mine hurts a lot.
Yeah, because you got your pinched nerve.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Horrible.
I hope I'm in way better shape when I'm your age.
Hey, I have feelings. They're not hurt. Well, they are now.
They are now.
Aquawaha. That's a great place. I love Aquawaha.
Yep.
I love Aquawaha.
I have caught many a bass, many a panfish,
Aquawaha
many
was
a
great
thing
back in the day. I hung out there every weekend when we was in Aquawaha.
Yep.
Wonderful place.
I've got great memories of fishing with Stacy's side of the family, her grandparents and dad and all that good stuff.
I used to hunt out there. Yeah. I used to fish out there. I used to boat out there. Yeah, it was great. I used to ski out. That's where I learned to ski. It was in Aquawaha.
So what I'm going to do, John, I'm going to show you a picture. I'm looking for a fish. This is a type of fish. The species of fish is what I'm looking for right here. I'm going to show you a little puzzle. You got to kind of put 2 and 2 together and come up with this fish. John could not get this for whatever reason.
Yep.
I thought this was extremely easy.
And John was like, This is your brain. On blonde.
All right. Here we go. The first 5 right answers we see are going to go in the bucket. John's going to pick a winner. Here we go. Here's tonight's question. All right, there you go. That ought to be enough.
Hey,
let's get some answers, boys and girls.
I was sure it was a dogfish. I didn't mean to do it while you were eating peanut butter.
Don't give it away, John.
Yeah, dang it. I was positive it was a dogfish.
All right, we're waiting for the answers now.
Who's going to copy who on this one?
Yeah,
somebody's going to get it, and somebody's going to copy it. What the hell?
Well, I like where Dale's going, but it's not quite right. Yeah, well, Thomas or Dale was in the right neighborhood.
Somebody was in the neighborhood.
Okay. Yep, we're in the bulls. We're in the bulls. We're in the bulls.
Bull shark. Oh, interesting. Bull bay. Bull hair. Bull rod.
Yeah.
So it was a little tougher than we thought.
Socrates at least knew what the first part was.
Yes. Yeah. He got it up
there. There we go. All right.
Socrates got it up there, way up top.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, it's way up there. See it way up top.
Did not see that. Okay, I gotta take that one out and put sock there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he got it up there. He was the first person.
I
to get
missed
it.
that.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Socrates got it right. He was the first person. It looks like it is a mackerel.
That is a mackerel. That is correct. A mackerel. That is the Mack truck logo. Hood ornament. It even says Mack on the front if you really pay enough attention to it. With a reel. Mack plus reel equals mackerel. Mackerel. All right. Mackerel. So, John, who do we got in our bucket right here? We got Denise was in the bucket. Thomas is in the bucket. I think he was our first right answer. Dale's in the bucket. Christy's in the bucket. And Sock is in the bucket.
Nice. I can draw.
You can in there. We're going to use our good old Captain's Cove bucket. Let's see who wins tonight's prize. Dun, dun, dun. Christy.
It's cold.
It's cold up her way.
This one's cold.
That one's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Very cold.
Congratulations to Christy. She recognized that mackerel.
Mackerel. It's a mackerel.
I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. We had a good time bringing it to you. I hope you appreciate the start of the sign. The sign is coming. We're going to have to adjust our lighting so it can be more vibrant. I know that, but damn that sign, John. I've burnt my fingers. I've super glued my stuff together.
All for orange and white creamsicle.
The thing is if you look at it, it's very vibrant red. When you look at it,
makes no sense.
It's vibrant red and blue
and black. And we've got
it looks pink and white,
orange,
on
and
the thing. Yeah,
something.
Yeah, so it hurts.
It is very odd.
Thanks for the show as always. Thank you, Thomas. We appreciate it. And he says, "Night, Taylors.
Yep,
Congrats."
good night.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Look, guys, we've been doing this for 7 years. 7 long years. Hope you guys enjoy what we bring to you, because again, this is just local fish talk and dumb crap that we bring to you. If you enjoy this kind of
you don't know what we're going to talk about.
Hey, if you enjoy this, make sure that you hit that good old subscribe button, John. We got one of those right there. You know, we would love to get our numbers up.
Look at the color of the sign.
Yeah, it does. It looks a lot like that.
Look at the color of that sign.
Well, it looks like that in
what
real
happened?
life. The camera doesn't pick it up right because of the lighting. But local.
Sarasota.
Well, we
That's
just
pretty
brought,
local.
we brought that up. It's on the right side of Florida.
No,
it's on the right side of Florida.
It's going to happen.
It could be. Yep.
Look, local politics is what drives everything. You know.
Makes our Wednesday night.
Oh, thank you, Christy.
Oh, gee. If he's in North Carolina, you know what you could be doing in North Carolina? Anything.
Freezing.
Anything.
She could be
other than watching some show
we
down here.
warm her up. Or is it the other stuff that warms her up?
Oh, I bet that warms her up.
Warms her up.
All right. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Keep in mind, it is going to get cold again Monday and Tuesday. We'll see you as we're thawing out on Wednesday, maybe. You know, we'll see.
Here we go again.
We got the Florida Redfish Series coming up in Jacksonville. Not this weekend, but next.
It's not freezing in Jacksonville.
I got my goggles ready, John. I got my goggles ready.
I'm going to go buy a beanie if so.
All right. John Weeby Taylor is brought to you by Shasty McNasty Fishing.
Captain's Cove Outfitters.
Jim's Jigs.
And Filletzall Blades.
Aquatic Nutrition.
Good. QA2 baits. Good.
Karrie's Custom Rods.
Good.
Yeah. Body with state
Prices are dropping. Native Nautical Mailboxes.
The Salt Life sometimes.
Power pole. Keep you locked down.
P. Bass Welding.
Repairs holding your boats. Sonny's feed you.
And Hippie Head.
And they'll give you a 3 nights or 2 nights
stay. All right. Guys, see y'all next week. Peace out. You guys enjoy.
Fix the